Namaskar and welcome to my lovely students. Children, please watch this video till the end so that you understand all the concepts and my efforts are fruitful. So let's begin. First sum, children. In the first sum, see what is given. There's a division sign between the two numbers. There are two fractions and there's a division sign between them. Now we are going to use the concept of multiplicative inverse. What we are going to do in this? We will change the division sign into multiplication sign. We are taking the opposite of division sign. So we will take the opposite of next fraction also. Okay, so let's see how we are doing it. We are going to reverse both of them, because if we reverse one, next one is also going to reverse. Like how you are doing, children, you reverse the photo once, it becomes reverse, and then you reverse again, it becomes straight. Same method. Let's start. We'll take the opposite of division, multiplication. Into this also we will reverse 4 upon 10. Now children, we have to observe the fractions and solve the sum in our normal multiplication form. Now see, 40 and 12. Are they coming in any common table? Yes, they are coming in the common table of 4. 4 tens are 40. And 4 threes are 12. So we can cancel it this way also, children. We'll do it this way. 4 and 10 also, here also. These two are also coming in the table of 2. You can cancel in many ways, children. It is your choice. But just check that your final answer is the same. I can even cancel crossways, children, directly like this. This 0 and this 0 I will cancel, and 4 and 12 I will cancel. That is also the correct method. Let's do it that way, children, because that is easier. First I'll cancel the 0 and now I will write the sum down again. 4 upon 12 into 4 upon 1. Okay, now see these two numbers, both of them are coming in the table of 4. See, 4 and 12 both come in the table of 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. So let's cancel them. Four ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. This 4 and this 4 we are going to cancel. This we will write down into 4 upon 1. Let's finish up now. What is remaining here, children? 1. What is remaining here? We have to cancel this, children. What is remaining here? 1. What is remaining here? 3. Into 4 upon 1. So we'll write the answer 1 into 4 upon 3 into 1. So your answer is 4 upon 3. Done with the first sum. Now let us move on to the second sum. Let us see the second sum now. Minus 10 upon 11 divided by minus 11 upon 10. So we are going to do the sum in our usual way. We will change the division sign into multiplication sign, and the fraction which is coming after division, that we will reverse, and we will take a multiplicative inverse. Division will change to multiplication, and the second fraction, which is after division, will also change. We don't take a minus sign with the denominator, children, so I will take it up. It doesn't matter, that sign is to the whole fraction, not to the number. Now children, anything is getting cancelled this way? No. 10, 11 don't come in same table. This way? No. 10, 11 don't come in same table. This way? No. They are not getting cancelled. This way also they are not getting cancelled. But minus into minus is going to become plus. Same sign add. So, we'll write them together, children. Minus into minus is going to become plus, and 10 into 10 is 100. And 11 into 11 is 121. You can multiply and see, children. 11 11s are 121. So that is your answer for the second one. Highlight your answers, children, and hopefully you all are understanding these sums. Now the third sum, children. First we will change the division sign into multiplication sign, and after that we will take the multiplicative inverse of the second one. So let's begin. Division changes to multiplication. This will be reversed. I'll put a minus sign to numerator, children. I don't put a minus sign to the denominator. It always comes with the numerator. Now you should learn to cancel crossways every way, children. So I am showing you these methods. So see, 7 and 3 cannot be cancelled. 8 and 6 can be cancelled. They are coming in the table of 2. See, I cannot cancel these two. Minus 7 and 8 I cannot cancel. 6 and 3 I can cancel. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. See, children, this is 3 1s are 3, and this is 3 2s are 6. 3 3 getting cancelled, and 2 and 1 remains. See this way, right? Next one. These two don't come in same table, we know. These two are also not coming in same table. Now this and this, 2 and 8, yes, they are coming in the table of 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 2 cancel. So what is remaining? Minus 7 upon 4 into 1 remains now, children, minus 1. Because there is a minus sign, don't forget that. 2 got cancelled. See now, minus minus becomes plus. We have multiplied them together. Minus minus will become plus. That's your answer and done. Now let us move on to the fourth sum. Now the fourth sum, children, see the fourth sum, there is no denominator in the second one. How to solve? If there is no denominator, we take a denominator 1, right? Because 1 does not change the value of the number. So we will take the denominator here as 1. I'm not using a bracket this time, children. Now see, now I have got two fractions. One fraction, second fraction. Easy for me to solve. I will change the division into multiplication and I will reverse the second fraction. That's the multiplicative inverse, right? Very good, children. You all are learning now along with me. Very nice. Keep it up. So, 2 upon 3 into, very smart children. This we will reverse 1 upon minus 4. But we don't give a minus sign to denominator. So, I will keep the minus sign to the numerator only. Now, these two numbers don't come in a common table. These two numbers don't come in a common table. This way also they don't come in common table. This way 2 and 4, yes, they come in a common table of 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So this common table we will cancel and we will write the remaining things down. 1 remains, children. These two numbers have got cancelled. 1 remains here. 3 remains down. Minus 1 remains here. And 2 remains here, children. Now we will multiply and get our answer. Finished. See, 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. 1 ones are 1. That's your answer and done. Easy, no? Thank you for watching till the end.